This time I'll try not to get hurt. This time I'll stay untouched by pain and dirt.
Hi, this is Percy from Pain and Salvation, and you are watching Morow.com.
This time I'll fly so low I won't get burned.
No, but I have to say the first show that was Prog Power in Denmark 2 years ago. The first show I did with Pain and Salvation was very, very special. Because that was just... I was standing because I couldn't do it. So I was just like, okay, I got one show with my favorite band. Cool. I can quit playing now. So I have to say that was a very, very special moment, really.
There was also the Hellfest in France with thousands of
Yeah.
people for the festival.
That was cool too, I'd say. And last year we did the release party for Linoleum, which was pretty special too because it was in my hometown with my favorite band on my birthday, so it was kind of cool.
I was attending a music school up north in Sweden, and one of my classmates, he was from Eskilstuna, the town of Pain and Salvation, and he knew the other guys, and he knew they were sort of looking for a keyboard player, and he had the demo cassette, which he showed to me, and I loved the music. It was so different, so he offered to set up a meeting, and then he called them and they called me, and we arranged time for an audition, so to say, in August of '96. So I went there and we played, we rehearsed a few songs, and I became a member, so to say. And it was a great timing, if you can put it like that, because they had already, I think it was just before me joining the band that they had signed sort of a contract with a Japanese label, and that we were going to record the first album. So there weren't many rehearsals before the first recording, but just when it started to happen.
Thing with the band, since I first saw them, which is kind of strange, I saw them in 2001, I guess, when they opened up for Dream Theater. I never heard about them before. And after the show I was like, this is my band. This is really what I always wanted to do. But they already had a bass player, so it's kind of a drawback, but that was actually my first thought, like, this is my band. Since Pain and Salvation is like was the only band that I actually visit their website on a regular basis or checked out what actually happened. So one day on the webpage that Christopher left the band, and I thought like I had to apply. I will never be there, but I can't let it go. I just had to apply. So I just gotta let them know that I'm here. I exist, and then they called me and wanted me for the audition, and I thought like, yeah, sure, I can go there and play with them and meet the guys. So it would be fun, but I will never get a gig anyhow, so it doesn't matter. I never, because I was a fan and I listened to the music with like not musician ears. I never tried to learn the songs during the years when I listened to this. I just listened to it and enjoyed it. So before the audition, that was the first time I actually started to like listening with new ears what is actually going on. And what am I supposed to play. So that was a new experience. Actually, for a very long time, because usually when I listen to music, I listen to what the bass are doing, and yeah. But with Pain and Salvation, I never cared for what the bass was doing, actually. So I went to the audition, and we got along great. I was happy when I left there. I was like, oh yeah, I got to play with the guys once. Cool, they were nice guys. Fine. And then they called me a couple of days later and said like, do you want to do the tour, the Skarsgård tour? I was about to start in 2 months, and I had to turn it down because I had my first kid that year, and Marvin, and he didn't slept for the whole first year, so we were kind of really not feeling that well in my family. So I had to turn it down because of that, and it was always like bugging me since then that I had to turn it down when I had the chance to actually go on tour with them. But then Daniel called me again 1.5 years or something later and asked me if I wanted to do a show that turned out to be 2 shows and turned out to be 2 years.
Bah alors, ce qui s'est passé, c'est que bon, en premier, quand j'ai envoyé ma candidature sur internet, bon, Daniel apparemment il avait beaucoup aimé mes morceaux, ma musique, mais il était un peu réservé sur le fait que j'habite en France forcément, et en fait la première chose qu'il a essayé de faire, c'est de me dissuader. Quand on s'est rencontrés au Hellfest en 2007, quand il jouait là-bas, moi je jouais avec Zubrowska à l'époque, et donc on a un petit peu parlé. Il m'a dit bon, j'ai vraiment aimé ta musique, j'ai vraiment aimé comment tu joues, mais bon, tu viens de France, faudrait que tu déménages en Suède, quitter tous tes groupes, la famille. Pour moi c'était pas un problème, j'ai dit écoute, je suis prêt à déménager, même demain s'il faut quoi, pour une opportunité comme ça. Et donc à ce moment-là il m'a dit écoute, on va en parler avec le groupe, on va écouter tes démos encore tous ensemble, et on va voir ce qu'on décide. Il m'a envoyé un email 1 mois et demi après. Bon déjà moi dans ma tête c'était foutu, je pensais pas qu'il allait me recontacter. Mais il m'a écrit un email, il me dit bon voilà, est-ce que tu as bien réfléchi, est-ce que vraiment tu es sûr que tu pourrais déménager, bon il y a beaucoup de, enfin il m'a posé beaucoup de questions en fait. Et quand j'ai répondu à cet email de manière assez favorable j'imagine, il m'a dit bon mais écoute tu es bienvenu à passer l'audition. Donc on a réservé un jour au mois d'août. J'ai pris l'avion, j'ai passé mon audition. Apparemment il y a eu 5 personnes qui ont été retenues sur toutes les candidatures, 4 Suédois et moi. Et bon, j'imagine que ça s'est bien passé, vu que c'est moi qui ai été pris à la fin. Mais ce qui s'est passé, c'est que il m'a encore rappelé après, on a beaucoup parlé, il m'a posé d'autres questions. Il voulais vraiment savoir si mon état d'esprit était favorable à venir dans le groupe et à déménager en Suède. Donc je pense que dans la mesure où il a vu que vraiment j'étais prêt à tout pour ça, et ben, du coup c'était plus un problème de m'engager vraiment à temps plein, et pas comme avec Simon qui avait fait au début qui avait fait la tournée en tant que bassiste session, et qui après finalement été engagé parce qu'il avait presque le même problème. Il habitait à Göteborg qui est dans le sud de la Suède, donc il était obligé de déménager aussi parce que bon, il y a pas loin de 400 km, tu peux pas faire la route tous les jours pour aller répéter le groupe. Donc pour moi, bon, du coup j'ai déménagé, j'ai pris ma voiture, ma batterie, je suis parti en Suède. Et bon, ça a été relativement simple en fait. Après j'ai habité chez Daniel pendant 2 mois, le temps de trouver un appartement et bon, de me faire un peu mes connexions sur place. Et voilà, mais ça n'a pas été tellement dur. J'étais un peu au début, j'étais encore fan du groupe, hein. Bon je suis encore, mais je veux dire à ce moment-là, ça me faisait encore bizarre de me retrouver au milieu de ces gens que j'avais adorés avant, enfin toujours, mais ça a été un peu surprenant je dirais. Mais bon, je me suis vite habitué et j'ai essayé de pas trop montrer ça parce que ça aurait pu leur faire un petit peu peur je pense. Mais bon, voilà.
Come break my bones, come spread my ashes, come